Hey y'all, it's Callie and welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be doing my Adventure-a-thon TBR. I wasn't planning on doing any more readathons this month, but then I saw Allie on Hardback Hoarder talking about it and I was like, you know what, I'll just go ahead and check out the challenges, and they are super easy and I had 3 books that met all of the requirements, and so I figured I would just go ahead and do it. I just love readathons. It motivates me to read a lot and I just have so much fun making the vlogs and just TBRs. It's just a lot of fun for me. So this one, you kind of follow this pathway and you choose one each way depending on the prompts and how well the books you want to read fit them, or how you would prefer to go, and then you end with one of the 4 characters. I will be either a fairy or a unicorn. I haven't decided yet. You'll have to watch my vlog to see what I ultimately end up doing, but it will depend on how I feel and how the weather is, because for fairy you have to read a book outdoors, and if the weather isn't nice I'm not going to do that, but if the weather is nice I would love to do that. And the unicorn is to the last challenge is to read something while eating a snack, which I can do really easily. So those are my plans for right now, like as my final goal. So let's kind of follow along this path. The first thing is fellowship, and that's to read the group book, which is A Darker Shade of Magic. I recently finished the audiobook for this, so I will not be participating, but I'm just gonna kind of skip over this one since I already did it. If I had a Gathering of Shadows, I would totally read it for this challenge, but I don't have access to it, so I'm just gonna skip over this challenge and move on to the next one. Next, I chose Castle, which is read a book with a royalty word in it, and for that I'm going to be reading Queens of Fenburn by Kendar Blake. This is a little novella bind-up. It's got the young queens and the oracle queens, and it takes place after the first 2, or you can read it after the first 2 Three Dark Crowns books, and I just finished the audiobook for One Dark Throne last week, so I will definitely be picking this one up so I can make my way through the series. For the third challenge, I chose Owl, which is read a book with black on the cover, and all 3 of my books conveniently have black on the cover, but Queens of Fenburn has the most black on the cover, so this is the book I'm going to count for that challenge. Challenge 4 is Fable, read a book with fabulism in it, which is like magical realism. It's just the more official and fancy term for it. I had to look it up on Google because I wasn't sure, but for that I'm gonna read Before the Devil Breaks You by Libba Bray. This is the 3rd book in the Diviners series, and I think that's considered some magical realism. I'm not really sure. I know a lot of it's paranormal, but it also seems kind of magical realism because some of them have special powers and things. Super excited about this one. I haven't heard a lot about it, but I also haven't seen it in a lot of stores or anything. Super excited to finish out the Diviners series that's out so far. For challenge 5, it is Bewitch, read a book with a romance in it, and for that I'm going to read The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas. This is the next book I'm reading in the Throne of Glass series, and I kind of know about the love interest in this one. Super excited to read it. This is a collection of short stories all about Selena. I believe it's before she was in Endovier and then was taken out to compete to be the King's Champion and all that. So I'm excited to learn more about her before we met her for the first time. The 6th challenge is to read a short story, and conveniently 2 of my books are short story collections, so really any of these will count. Just as long as I get one of them finished, that's all that I need to do for the challenge. And for the last challenge, I will either choose Pixies or Poison Apple. I will either read a book outside or read a book while eating a snack. Most likely I will read Queens of Fenburn for that because it's shorter, because you might as well. But if I finish all of those and save that challenge to complete last, I will definitely choose another book on my TBR, or if I don't finish the book I'm currently reading, I will do that to just kind of finish it up at the beginning of the week to get it out of the way so I can get to the books on my TBR. I really liked the idea of this readathon. It just sounded so cute and so much fun, and the challenges are super easy. This is the first like pathway TBR for a readathon that I've seen, and I really enjoy it. I think it gives you a lot of options, and it's a lot easier to double up and that kind of stuff for if you have a busy week. Like, I'll still have school and my grandparents are coming into town, so I might not have as much time as I usually would, so it's gonna be really nice to kind of be able to set more parameters for yourself, whereas if it's 7 challenges and you can't complete like 3 of them, you feel like a waste of time to participate in the readathon. So I really appreciate this one. It sounds like so much fun and it's so cute for the theme. I'm just super excited to be joining this readathon, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you enjoyed. I have kind of redone my description box below, kind of made it a bit more streamlined and a bit nicer looking, so definitely check that out down below. I will try to remember to have a link to Allie from Hardback Hoarder, where I heard about this readathon, in the description box, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!